e-visa application process. There's someone who asked me regarding that, and I thought doing it as a video because I know there are people who travel to India for tourism, for medical, for business. So I will do a detailed step-by-step visa application process so that you can know what to do and how to go about it. And you cannot always go to the cyber and help, the cyber person can always help you to apply. So the step 1, go to the official e-visa website. Remember, we have got genuine websites and fake websites. Always be very careful when you are going to a website. Yes, because we have the Indian official government website, and I'll pin that link, by the way, in the description. I shall pin that link, the genuine website, but you can also go and check it again in the genuine official e-visa website. So let me read it, but anyway, I shall pin the link later. It is https://indianvisaonline.gov.in/e-visa/. So on that link, you just click it, and then you start the application process. The genuine link at the genuine website, but I shall pin that link in the description. Be careful. Yeah. So steps 2, select your visa type. Remember, there are people who go for tourism, some go for medical, some go for business, some go for conference, some go for medical attendant visa. There are some people who normally take a visa for attending other medical patients. Yeah, like attendees. They are not sick, but they are attending to a sick person, or they are escorting a sick person. So those are the visa types. Let me repeat the visa types. E-tourist visa, electronic tourist visa. E stands for electronic. E-medical visa or electronic medical visa. E-business visa. E-conference visa. E-medical attendant visa. Yes. For example, someone who is going to attend a medical, someone who is going for medical treatment, you just choose the e-medical visa. So you are going to choose what is fitting you. So that is the second step. Step 3. Step 3. Fill out the application form. What do you require to fill in the application? Passport details. And what are the details? Your passport number, the issue date of the passport, expiry date, all those details. Personal information, for example, date of birth, your nationality, travel details. The travel details, for example, are the arrival date, port of entry, purpose of visit, address in India, into bracket, hotel or hospital. If you are going to a hospital, you shall have the address. Because if you are going to a hospital for medical reason, you shall already have the hospital that you are going to visit, and you shall have their details, address in home country. For example, if you live in the US, you shall also fill your address. Emergency contact information. Emergency contact information is also very important. Yes. Note down your application ID to continue later or track the status. Yeah, that one is if you want to maybe to continue later, not to continue. But I prefer when you start applying something, just apply until you finish. So for this step number 4, upload required documents. Mandatory for all. This is mandatory. It is obligatory. This one is not a choice. So now step number 4, we go to number 1. The documents that you need to upload. Passport photo. Yes, passport photo. Yes, in JPG format. Do not mind, because the cyber person know JPG. JPG. Let me spell the word JPG. J for Joseph, P for Papa, G for, G for, I don't want to say for God because I honor God so much. G for girl, yeah. JPG format. Yes. And the passport, the size of the passport photo is 10 KB to 1 MB. 10 kilobytes to 1 megabyte, as in 10 KB to 1 MB. The cyber people normally know what those requirements are, or people who take photos. So the background should be white. The background should be white, comma, face centered. Most of the time when you are taking photographs for international traveling, by the way, even for the green card for the US, the background is normally required to be white. So the same with the passport photo for Indian electronic travel authorization. Number 2, under the mandatory requirements of the upload, passport bio page. Passport bio page or bio page is now this one is the passport. You know, number 1 was passport photo. That one was a photo. You take a half photo, you know that what it means. The second number is passport biodata page or bio. The passport bio page is the page in your passport that has your photo and your details, where it was issued, when it was issued, date of expiry, all those things. So you take the photo of the bio page and it should be in PDF format. PDF. Yes, under the passport bio page also, the maximum size of that bio page photo should be 300 KB, kilobytes. So number 3, under the passport biodata page, must show passport number, comma, photo and details. So it should be very clear. Go to the cyber to organize cyber, but some people can also do it for themselves. It is possible for you to do it for yourself, even on your phone or your laptop. Additional, in case you know, we normally have additional information. Even when I'm teaching you regarding travel requirements, we normally have additional information. So additional, if it is required. So for medical visa, you should have a hospital letter from India. That one is very obvious, because you cannot say you are going to a hospital in Ahmedabad and you don't have a letter to show that. When you are traveling anywhere, by the way, have all the letters of invitation, everything, not necessarily India, wherever you are. But now for this invitation or business card, showing that you do this and this, you are this and this type of a business person. So let us not dwell there. Let's go to step 5. Pay the e-visa fee. Yes, pay the e-visa fee. So how do you pay the e-visa fee? Use the payment gateway. The payment gateway, into brackets, SBLE pay. There are people who know that. SBLE pay, comma, Axis, comma, or PayPal, depending on your country. The other payment method you can, continuation under step 5. Let me say the one that I have just read is number 1, 5A. 5B, pay by credit or debit card. Debit card, for those, for example, who live in countries like Kenya, is your ATM card. Some people have a credit card or a debit card. You can pay by credit or debit card. Yes. Number 5C. Fee depends on nationality and visa type. Listen carefully. The fees for the visa depend on your nationality or the visa type. Yes. Let me give an example. For Kenyans, the visa fee will be approximately $80 to $100. Listen again, for Kenyans, and you know things can change. So don't go and maybe they have increased the charges and say that you know it is 80. Yeah, things can change, so it's good to update yourself and keep checking in the genuine government website so that no one can mislead you. So for now, Now we are in 2025, August. The fees for example, for Kenya is $80 to $100. That one you can count and know how much it is. After successful payment, you'll get a confirmation email. Yes, you are going to get a confirmation email. So, step number 6. Step number 6. Wait for processing. Processing time, usually 3 to 5 business days. It can take from 3 to 5 business days. And after that, you will receive your e-visa approval by email, because already you had given your email address. Remember, email address is very important in all these things. So you are going to receive your e-visa approval by email. It is called an ETA. So step 7, track your application. You can track it if you want. That is optional. It's not a must. You can check online, but it is not a must anyway, because you are going to get the notification in your email, but you can track it and know the status, whether it has been approved, whether it has been denied. You can check, but that is optional. It's not a must. It is not a must. It is optional. So, and if you want to track your application, if you want, you can enter your application ID and passport number to check the status. Yeah, if you want to check the track your application. Step number 8, darlings, receive and print the ETA. Never forget to print. I've seen people in the airport coming with the e-visas online, only on soft copy without having the hard copies. I advise you that when you get any e-visa for any country, please print it and make photocopies. You can even make 2 copies extra. You have the printout, the original printout, and then you make 2 photocopies. So together with the soft copy, you will have the hard copies. Don't forget that. Yes. So when you have that copy now, you have to carry it with you when traveling to India and even in the airport. Step number 9, travel to India. Now you are going to travel to India, but remember you are passing through an airport. And remember, when you are applying for an ETA, your passport must be valid for 6 months. There must be a 6 months validity in your passport. So do not make a mistake. Your passport does not meet the minimum document validity for India, which is 6 months. And it must have 2 free visa pages. What do I mean? There are some people who travel a lot and their visa pages are full of stamps, full of what? You must have 2 free visa pages that are not stamped, that are not written anything. When you peruse through your passport, you can see there on top of the visa pages written visas. Sometimes they write visas as in Z/visas S. So those you must have 2 free or more, minimum of 2 free visa pages. So at immigration in India, show your passport and printed ETA. The Indian Immigration Authority will take your biometrics. That one is the fingerprints and photo, and stamp your visa in your passport. What happens when now you arrive in India? They normally stamp your passport showing the validity of your e-visa. I will not explain regarding this because it can confuse someone, because I've ever seen someone coming to the airport with a valid e-visa and already in the passport, that because when you enter the first time in India with the electronic visa, they normally stamp the validity of your visa in the passport, showing whether it is 1 entry, because it could be the 1 entry, 2 entries, or even triple. Yes, or multiple. The multiple one is the best, but when it is 3 entries, be very careful. When you enter with it 3 times, and there is a validated something, there is something that, for example, there are some that are written. Let me not confuse you. Let me just explain the e-visa, whatever application process. I will come with the other details, because I've seen people coming with visas that are already used, though they appear to be valid when in the copies, in the printouts and the photocopies. When you enter India, they normally do a wet stamp showing when your visa will expire. Let me just explain that shortly. When you go with the e-visa in the printed form, because remember this one, you never went to the embassy, you have got a printout. When you go to India, they normally stamp the validity of the e-visa in your passport. That one I'm not going to explain a lot. I don't think it is very important for now. So after that, it is good to note, and I have talked about that. Let me, when you do something, it's good to repeat what is important at the end of the training. For this one is like a training that I'm training you, my students. You are very important. So important notes, requirements, and the details. Passport validity, minimum of 6 months from date of arrival in India. Passport pages, at least 2 blank pages. Yeah, the visa pages you must have 2 blank visa pages. Application timing, 4 to 120 days before arrival. Before you arrive in India, you should apply from 4 to 120 days before arrival. So make your application early enough. So maximum entries per year, 2 e-visas allowed per calendar year. Yes, so the number of entries that you can enter with in India per year are 2 e-visa entries. So visa validity for medical, 60 days, for tourism, it could be 30, 365 days or 5 years. 30/365/5 years. 365 days means 1 year. I know that you know. Entry reports. Where can you enter India? Which are the entry ports that are designated for entering India with the medical visa? You must arrive through the designated airports. Not every airport, by the way. So, what else can I say? And remember, an e-visa cannot be extended. An e-visa for India is not extendable or changeable. You cannot change it. You say, I was going for tourism, let me change it to medical. The purpose, you must stick to the purpose. So that one is very, very important. I think that is more than enough for today. Please keep updating yourself. And I'm going to put the link, the official government link on the description. Let me pause for a second. And then I continue, and then I summarize. So I think that one has sunk into your brains, and I want you to write notes. Always write notes for yourself because it can help you in the airport. So let me finish up by giving you the designated airports for e-visa entry. You cannot enter in any other port, but there are very many anyway. But I'm going to read them very fast, so that when you are choosing the flight and choosing the destination, you are going to do it the right way. So you can arrive at any one of the following international airports in India. Only the below that I'm going to read: Ahmedabad, Amritsar, Baghdad, Bengaluru. Let me repeat: Bengaluru, Bhubaneswar. Yabu is like Bhubaneswr. Calicut is also called Kozhikode. You can say Kozhikode depending on where you went to school, but it is Calicut. Then we have got Chandigarh, Chennai, Cochin, Coimbatore, Delhi, Gaya, Goa. We have Goa that into brackets Dublin, and we have Goa into brackets Mopa. Then we have Guwahati, we have Hyderabad, Jaipur, Kannur, Kolkata, Lucknow or Lucknow, depending on where you went to school. It is luck, but you can say maybe in Indian accent, Lucknow. The way you write luck, best of luck, like that. So this one is Lucknow, or you can call it Lucknow. Then we have got Madurai, Mangalore. Mangalore is like Bangalore, as in Mangalore, the spelling Mangalore, Mangalore, Mumbai, Nagpur, Pune. Some people call it Pune, but it is Pune in Indian or whatever. Then Port Blair, Tiruchirappalli, into brackets Trichy, Trivandrum, Varanasi, Visakhapatnam. So those are the 30 designated airports. For the seaports, do I tell you the seaports? Because we also have got seaports for e-visa entry. There are only 5. Yeah, we have got 5 seaports if you are arriving by cruise ship. So it is Cochin, Goa, Mangalore, Chennai, and Mumbai. E-visas are not, let me tell you something. It's like, let me warn you, or let me give you some note so that you can be careful. E-visa is not valid for entry by land borders. For example, you are coming from Nepal or Bangladesh or Pakistan, you cannot go with an e-visa. That one you have to apply for a regular sticker visa. The sticker visa is the one that you go to the embassy, do an interview, and then they stick it in your passport. So if you are going by land because you neighbor India, you cannot enter with an electronic visa. Departure exit ports. How can you depart India? Exit ports. You can exit India through any authorized immigration checkpoint, including borders, sea, rail, and airports. So thank you so much. I'm not gonna make it so long because it is not good to make a video that I'm training to be too long. Remember, I'm a trainer. I don't want to tire you with excess information that is not very necessary. If there is any changes, you can always update yourself in the government website. You can only research because things can change. For example, the charges of the visa, you can see, for example, Kenyans pay from between 80 to 100 depending on the visa. Because we have the business visa, the tourist visa, we have got the medical. So from right now in 2025 August, it is 80 to 100 USD. It can change next time, and most of the time it increases. Maybe I've never seen things decreasing. I see the charges increase depending on so many things. Otherwise, remember to carry your vaccination certificate. Never forget that. Who do not need it, you can go and check my video regarding India entry requirements, the normal India entry requirements, and see who do not need the yellow fever vaccination. And you can always ask me under the video whether you need it, whether you need a vaccination for yellow fever or not, because we have exemptions. Then do not forget to carry your return ticket. In India, you cannot enter when you are visiting without a return ticket. Buy and return a confirmed return ticket before you fly. Otherwise, have a nice journey to India. See you next time, and God bless you. Share this video with your relatives. It can be of help to them, and you can ask any travel need or any travel rule when you want it. I will always give you accurate information. Otherwise, if you need any legal information, you can consult your lawyer. If you need any medical information, please consult your doctor, because I'm not a doctor, neither am I a lawyer. So bye for now, and see you later, and God bless you so much and keep you safe. Bye.